Hey, it's Bill Duran with Diamond Guard Insurance. We got a little surprise today. This is Eric Wilson. Eric has been with our agency for what, 4 years now?
4 years.
4 years in May.
And a couple extra months on top of that.
So he's been putting up with me for that long. Kudos for that. If you've listened to any of the talks I've done before, one of the things that we talk about is you want to make sure you know where the water shutoff is in the event of an emergency. Turns out you want to know more than just where it is. You want to make sure it works. So Eric has a real life story that he wanted to tell us that he shared with the agency a couple of days ago, and I thought this was really good information to get out to everybody. So Eric, what happened? Tell us why.
So I definitely thought that this was an important lesson that could possibly help not only new homeowners, but also current homeowners that, actually they know where the water turnoff is, but have you actually had to turn it? Because what happened to me was the pipe broke in the faucet on the outside. I noticed that whenever I turned it on, water was coming out of the bricks, but whenever I turned it off, everything was fine. So luckily it wasn't
an
emergency.
Okay.
So took my time to have my friend come over, who happened to be a plumber, to help me out and to replace the frost-proof faucet. Well, while we were going to turn off the main water line, he was trying, and he said, "It's not turning."
Okay.
So,
doesn't sound good.
Yeah. So we had to scoop some water out, and then come to find out there was a casing around the main turnoff line, which was built so close to the turn knob, you couldn't actually turn it off.
You couldn't actually turn it off?
No. So we had to dig out the casing, which if my plumber friend was not there, I wouldn't have even known that that was an option to dig around and pull it out.
Okay. Well, the good news is it wasn't an emergency, so you didn't have to get it off really quickly. But sometimes you get a flood or you get something that's broken and you need to turn the water off really quickly.
And be in panic mode, and you would really be freaking out.
Try to get a plumber there. That whole time, water is flowing out, so you want to do it. Now, this is a new home of yours, right?
This is a new build that we were there at the beginning of September.
Okay. So they've been there for a while. He knew where it was, where the water shutoff was, but had never been in there to make sure he could turn it off. So the builder made a mistake. Everybody makes mistakes, so that's good to know that we should look at it. An older home, it could rust. When we purchased our house a long time ago, first time we went to do it, it was really hard to get it off, to get it turned, because it had rusted a little bit there. How did you even know to go looking for the water shutoff to start with?
Unfortunately, I had to learn that the hard way. The house previous, we had a hairpin hole in our pipes that I couldn't figure out what it was. I called my same plumber friend, and he told me, "You got to find the main shutoff line," which never even thought about it. And so I'm asking him, where could it possibly be? Is it by the driveway? Is it by the front door? And luckily he just said, just walk the perimeter, you'll find it. And
so make this a long story short, you need to know where it is, first of all, because in your case, the first time you didn't know where it was, so you had to find it, and that was an emergency. But you also need to know how to turn it off, if you need a special tool for it.
That's what I was going to say next. The next is know what tool to have to be able to shut it off.
Yep, because I had to have a special tool for it. I knew none of this when I bought my first house. Most people don't. So this is just a great tip for somebody that's buying a house for the first time, or maybe somebody that's buying a second house and never had to deal with this before. So know where it is, know how to turn it off. All right, any other final words you want to say, Eric?
Nope, I just hope that this helps, and I just hope that nobody has to learn the hard way.
All right, well, thank you for your time very much. Thank you for listening. Again, have a great day. Take care.